Alright, everybody, it's me, Johnny. I'm so excited. I'm excited because today we're reacting to Home Free, and I always love Home Free. I saw them live in concert just a couple of weeks ago, and it was incredible. Today we're looking at their cover of Cover Me Up, and I'm super excited about this one. I'm also super excited because I got a new microphone, so hopefully I'm going to have better audio quality than I have in the past. Let's get into it. Alrighty, we're live. Here we go. And just a disclaimer, I got this new mic. It's very sensitive, so you might hear cars passing by outside because I have not soundproofed any part of my house yet. But that sucks. We'll get to it eventually. All right, we need our key. I lost it. Okay, so our key is D flat major or C sharp major. I will adamantly argue for D flat major being the better and harmonic way to state this key. It's D flat major, though some may call it C sharp major. It's D flat.
Heart on the run keeps saying.
Okay, so we didn't get much intro there, just some humming. So we start on the sixth degree of the scale. We'll just descend very peacefully and very lyrically down to the root. Tim's down there drumming some D flat twos. Very beautiful.
Heart on the run keeps a hand on the gun. You can't trust anyone.
So D flat major, it kind of takes a little bit for me to get into. That's happened a couple times. That 3, 4, 3 from somebody doing background harmonies. And with these background harmonies, something interesting I noticed is in the very beginning, in that like 10-second intro that we had, there was a lot of lower harmonies going on. I'm not sure who was doing that between Austin, Rob, or Adam. And also we get Adam Rupp singing. I can't tell what part he's singing, but it's nice to hear him sing nonetheless. But as we get into Chance singing the melody here, we kind of add a little bit more higher harmony. We kind of take out that middle part. So that's kind of interesting, and I would be interested to know who's doing what in that section and that transition.
A heart on the run keeps a hand on the gun. You can't trust anyone.
Yeah, now that I hear it again, I think a lot of it is due to the openness of the syllable that they're using. So let's listen to this again.
A heart on the run.
Okay, so a lot of that is due to Chance being on the he's doing that hum all the way down there. Very, very beautiful lyrical tone, as I'd commented on before. But that hum kind of adds a lot of baritone harmony to the mix that's going on with these four. So very beautiful use of kind of swapping the melody out for a hummed kind of motivical idea. I don't know how that's going to be used later on because I haven't heard this before or the original. So let's continue.
Keeps a hand on the gun. You can't trust anyone. But I was so sure what I needed was more, and tried to shoot out the sun. And days when we raged, we flew off the page.
Yeah, high F. Nice. So what I kind of noticed about the backgrounds here is that they're grouping their harmony patterns in whole notes, but they're doing two whole notes per grouping. So listen to this. I'll try to explain this a little bit.
But I was so sure what I needed was more, and tried to shoot out the sun.
So they, I already forgot the harmony. That's my bad, pardon me.
Sure what I needed was more, and tried.
Yeah. So the breathe. Back to the whatever the next chord is. So I don't know why they're grouping them in twos. It might sound a little bit more lyrical and connected if they're doing it in fours, but maybe there's a reason for that. So let's continue listening to see if we can find out.
Tried to shoot out the sun. And days when we raged, we flew off the page. Such damage was done. But I made it through, 'cause somebody knew I was meant for someone.
Okay, what was that?
Meant for someone.
Sounds like an Austin or a Rob, maybe. Maybe it's Adam. Kind of bending that really slowly, like really slowly bending between the pitches there. That is beautiful. And I wanted to comment on the chord progression here. I might highlight the minor section that I noticed later on if it's used again. If not, that sucks. But the basic chord structure of this piece that I'm hearing so far is the root, the one, down to the four, to the one again. I think that's really nice. Very simple, but it kind of works for the feel that we've established so far.
So girl, leave your boots by the bed. We ain't leaving this room.
Oh. That's like so they lean. Whoever's doing that leans so heavily into the bend. Is it up? It might be up an octave, which like it's a little high unless I'm gonna like put a lot of air behind it. But sensitive mic, I don't want to do that at the moment. I'd have to learn the adjustments a little bit more for the sound. Anyway, I really love that bend that's going on in the background there. Whoever's doing that, wonderful. And we got a bit of harmony on Chance's melody from Rob here. Very beautiful.
Leaving this room till someone needs medical help or the magnolias bloom.
Now, okay, I'm wondering who this is in the video because that's not Chance as far as I don't. That's not Chance. I wonder who that is.
It's cold in this house and I ain't going out to chop wood.
Ooh, I'm gonna laud that. That's the that walk down that 6 5 4. So Tim is staying down here. Ooh, and the upper harmonies are moving in the pattern. Ooh, that was good. I love that.
It's cold in this house and I ain't going out to chop wood. So cover me up and know you're enough to use me for good.
Also, that switch from that minor six that I commented on to the root from Tim, led by Tim, there is very resolute, and I really like how we kind of tag off the end of the chorus with that line. Cover me up and know you're enough. Yeah, whatever he said. Yeah, very resolute there as we get to the end of the chorus. Very beautifully done.
Use me for good. Put your faith to the test when I tore off your dress in Richmond on high. But I so
I'm not gonna get over that one. Ooh, it's just so beautiful. And so as we get into the second verse, we get to like a bit of excuse me, a snare brush going from Adam. Look at kind of outlining the 3/4 tempo that we have. Like that 1 2 3 1 2 3. So I think that's really well done. Kind of like that's pretty common in like jazz waltz kind of feel, but it works to the same effect here, having that snare brush sound. Yeah, and we kind of are open up to a more open ooh from the background vocalists here, kind of opening it up from the tone of the first verse a little bit to support Adam's Adam's increased drive in the vocal percussion.
on high. But I sobered up and I swore off that stuff forever this time. Any old lover sing, I thought it'd be me who helped him get home. But home was a dream, one I'd never seen until you came along. So girl, hang your dress up to dry.
Are we in 3 now? No, okay, I'm really wondering about that bend. Is that actually somebody's voice? No, yeah, it's somebody's voice. Is that somebody's voice bending like that, or is that audio engineering bending it like at that stage of editing? I'm really not sure. Yeah, because it sounds like there's some kind of editing on it to make it sound a lot more faded out into the background, but that's probably my favorite thing about this so far, that bend. I just love it.
So girl, hang your dress up to dry. We ain't leaving this room.
And we're also multi-tracked here because we do have Austin and Rob doing a harmony under Chance's melody. And we also have that drum, that thing I'm obsessed with going through the whole time. So there is some kind of multi-tracking going on, but that's okay because it has that. That makes it okay.
Till Percy Priest breaks open wide and the river runs through and carries this house on the stones like a piece of driftwood. So cover me up.
Ooh, okay. Let's listen to the background there again. So, same idea as last time. I want to find the... I think that's Rob doing that part where he kind of throws down. It might be a harmony underneath. It might be that one. I'm having a hard time picking it out as it is, but I really like that trill that Rob does in there.
Piece of driftwood. So cover me up and know you're enough to use me for good. So girl, leave your boots by the bed. We ain't leaving this room. So someone needs me.
So got a little more motion in the bass line. I'm not too sure what's going on there, but this time, as opposed to the last rep of the chorus, we have Tim moving down to each note as kind of like a transitional piece between parts of the bass line. I think that's a good decision in terms of building momentum a little bit and keeping the piece fresh and interesting.
Bed, we ain't leaving this room.
Okay. That he does there.
Someone needs medical help or the magnolias bloom. It's cold in this house and I ain't going out to chop wood. So cover me up and know you're enough to use me for good.
Also, I kind of like the slip a little bit. Adam Chance has one of the most beautiful baritone voices I've ever heard. I'm pretty sure he would actually classify as a bass because he has a very strong second octave into the first octave, and I don't think most baritone singers would be able to do that. Um, like I just saw him live, and he did Avi's part in the Ring of Fire, where it's like down to that C2. The fire that's a little rough for me right now. Um, yeah, most baritones can't chest down to a C2 that effortlessly. So I think Adam Trance is a bass, but they use him in the baritone role because he does have such a rich and resonant baritone range that he can use. Um, and I think he's doing so beautifully carrying this melody all by himself here. He just has the perfect voice to be leading the song. It's similar to I Can't Outrun You, which if you saw my video on that is currently one of my home free favorites. I love Adam Chance in that, and I don't know what it's something about these slower songs that really catches me, especially with that drone thing I was talking about there. Such a beautiful arrangement so far.
So cover me up.
Okay, I thought he went up to the fifth there. That's still up to the F.
I know you're enough.
Ooh. Ooh, well, nice riffing on that last note.
I know you're enough to use me for good.
Oh. Alright, we'll let them finish after I comment on what I had noticed previously. Yeah, what's that? That kind of fading noise in the background.
To use me for good.
I like that woke up to the 4 from Tim. Very beautiful. Been a little while since Home Free gave me chills. March 17th, 2020. I'll get to that in a second. I wanted to comment on the composing and arranging gold star of revisiting the opening to establish a conclusion. So we get that that walk down from the minor 6 to close out the piece, the same thing that we had in the beginning. Now let's see what happened on March 17th, 2020. Chance made the biggest decision of his life. After the European tour was cancelled due to the pandemic and his plan to propose to Sammy seemingly along with it, he took it in stride and did it anyway. At home in their PJs. As you should.
I was gonna do this in Europe, but you know that obviously got canceled, so.
That's awesome. No, I knew it was married, but congratulations anyway. It's been a little while, but yeah. Ooh, I'm loving it. Home Free getting me with these slower songs. Beautiful. And I'm not gonna get over that bend. Like just the way it slowly bends from the 3 to the 2. And instead of resolving, it bends back up to the 3. I mean, that is resolute, but not the resolution we want. And ends up using that as kind of the motivical idea of resolution. It is so freaking good. Okay, I'm in love with this one. And I'll probably be listening to this a bunch. Good on Adam Chance, good on Home Free, and that is all for this video. Excuse me, be sure to go subscribe to them. If you enjoy the video, like and subscribe here, and I will see you guys in the next one.